Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bravo star arrest sends shockwaves through reality TV industry. A prominent Bravo reality star was arrested on felony fraud charges. The arrest occurred on October 9, 2025, according to reports from major news outlets. The star and her spouse are accused of staging a burglary at their Maryland home. They allegedly filed a false insurance claim for the incident. This legal development has immediate repercussions for the network's programming and sponsorship deals. The situation is evolving rapidly. Details of the felony fraud charges. Wendy Osifo, a cast member of The Real Housewives of Potomac, was taken into custody. Her husband, Edward Osifo, was also arrested. They face charges including insurance fraud and theft scheme. The Carroll County Sheriff's Office is handling the case. Authorities state the couple falsely reported a burglary in April 2024. They claimed over $30,000 in jewelry and electronics were stolen. An investigation later uncovered inconsistencies in their story. This led to the October 2025 indictment. Both individuals were released on a $50,000 bond each. Their initial court appearance is scheduled for November 7, 2025. This timeline puts immense pressure on Bravo's production schedule. The network must now decide how to proceed with the current season. Immediate impact on Bravo's programming and brand. Bravo has already taken action in response to the arrest. The network postponed an episode featuring Osifo that was set to air soon. It has been moved to a new date in November. This decision highlights the sensitivity of the situation. Advertisers are closely monitoring the scandal. Some are reportedly reconsidering their placements on the show. Reality television relies heavily on cast authenticity and viewer trust. A legal scandal of this magnitude threatens that foundation. It forces the network to balance drama with credibility. Production companies often include morality clauses in reality star contracts. These clauses allow networks to terminate deals for criminal behavior. This case may test the enforceability of such clauses. The long-term effects on the Real Housewives franchise could be significant. Fans are expressing mixed reactions on social media platforms. Some support Osifo, while others demand her removal from the show. The reality television world thrives on scandal, but even by Bravo's dramatic standards, the sudden arrest of one of its brightest personalities has sent shockwaves through the industry. What began as whispers on fan forums erupted into a storm of headlines, social media frenzy, and frantic statements from network insiders. A star once celebrated for their charisma, luxe lifestyle, and televised chaos has now become the center of a very real-life drama. One the cameras were never meant to capture. For years, Bravo has mastered the art of creating household names from ordinary people, thrusting them into a spotlight where wealth, romance, rivalry, and reinvention bleed into entertainment. But the arrest shattered that familiar fantasy. Police reports emerged in the early morning hours, revealing that the star, whose antics once kept audiences glued to their screens, had been taken into custody on serious allegations grounded far outside the world of scripted reunions and confessional interviews. The incident unfolded suddenly. According to local authorities, officers responded to a late-night disturbance that led to a series of events culminating in the star's arrest. Within hours, fans noticed the disappearance of the celebrity's usual online presence. No Instagram stories, no sponsored posts, no smug clapbacks at critics. Silence quickly became the loudest statement of all. As news trickled onto social media, Bravo fandom fractured. Loyal fans rushed to defend the star, citing editing manipulation and long-running harassment from castmates. Others expressed shock, disappointment, and even relief, claiming the arrest confirmed long-suspected behavior that had simmered beneath the glamorous surface. Threads of speculation tightened across platforms as viewers dug through old episodes, piecing together clues from past blow-ups, confessions, and suspiciously short storylines. Producers were quick to issue a carefully crafted statement acknowledging the arrest while withholding comment on the details of the allegations. The network stressed that its cameras were not rolling during the incident, distancing the brand from legal liability and casting the situation as a personal rather than professional crisis. But silence can only shield so much. Bravo's connection to the star remains undeniable. Fans began questioning where the line between reality entertainment and real-world accountability should be drawn. The arrest arrives during a time when reality television celebrities face greater scrutiny over their off-screen behavior. With social media providing an unfiltered window into their lives, Stars can no longer rely on confessional interviews or clever editing to manage their image. Their actions, whether filmed or not, become part of a public archive that can be screenshotted, reposted, and analyzed endlessly. The Bravo star in question had built an entire brand on unpredictable behavior. Now, that persona may become evidence in a courtroom rather than a storyline on cable television. Behind the scenes, insiders described chaos. Producers scrambled to evaluate footage already filmed for the upcoming season. Editors questioned whether storylines involving the star could still air. Marketing teams debated how to continue promotional campaigns without referencing a central cast member. Rumors circulated that Bravo was considering cutting the star entirely from the show, but others suggested executives were already crafting a narrative to fold the scandal into future episodes. After all, controversy has long been the currency of reality television. But this scandal strikes differently. It's not just a drunken holiday argument or an explosive dinner party confrontation. This time, the consequences could include prison time, fines, or mandatory treatment. The drama that once entertained millions now carries very real stakes. Former castmates cautiously stepped forward with reactions. Some expressed shock, insisting the person they knew could never be capable of such behavior. Others hinted that warning signs had been present for years. Glimpses of hidden chaos that producers overlooked in favor of high ratings. A few spoke only through representatives, citing instructions from legal teams to avoid comment. One former castmate, who clashed with the star on screen, delivered the most pointed response. People think we're playing characters. But this is real life. When the cameras go down, the consequences don't. For the fans, the arrest raised complicated questions about complicity. Viewers have long rewarded the most volatile personalities with higher ratings, social media attention, and lucrative sponsorships. In some ways, the star's downfall feels like the inevitable consequence of a system that rewards excess over moderation. The loudest cast members, the most dramatic storylines, and the most ruthless conflicts consistently draw the most attention. Now, the industry is being forced to confront the darker side of its own incentives. The fallout also sparked debate about the emotional and psychological toll of reality stardom. Overnight fame can create unsustainable pressure. Individuals who lack strong support systems often crumble under the scrutiny.